Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. What a game! What a game! Amazing results again. 5-1. Let not make excuses that it was because of the red card. Even without that red card, Chelsea should have scored 5 goals or more. It was a beautiful game. Everybody scoring. I mean, goals became like water for our players to quench their taste. I mean, guys, I'm super excited. You know, when Chelsea is winning, yeah, it gives us some kind of, you know, I don't know how to call it, but some kind of excitement, some kind of, you know, feeling. Even when there are issues, like, you forget. You know what I mean? I mean, great game by all standards. I think that this is telling us something. This is telling Chelsea fans the direction that this club is going. Enzo Maresca state-headed. I mean, he hinted, this in one of his conversations or interviews, where he said in the next 5-10 years, Chelsea can or will be dominating English football. And I think he's not far from right if we can keep this, this kind of play, this kind of system, this kind of, you know, energy, going forward. I totally agree that we should have scored more or many more goals than we have scored. But then at least 5 is enough. 5 is good. It's okay. 5-1 is okay. You know, and this has actually placed us where we rightfully belong. Second position. Even if Arsenal win this game, still it doesn't change anything unless they are able to also score 5 goals, which I don't see happening against United. But I'm excited. I know Chelsea fans are excited. Guys, please, in celebration of this victory, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, Chelsea Fans Headquarters, Chelsea Fans Africa Headquarters. Please make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, and be a regular, you know, contributor to the show. It makes it more, you know, exciting. It makes it more entertaining. So please don't forget to do that. As you know, my name is Prince Hamdan, the Prince of Chelsea. It all started with Disasi's beautiful header across from Enzo Fernandez. You know, that was beautifully headed in by Disasi. Prior to the goal, a lot of people had concerns about Disasi, playing in the starting 11 and all of that. But I think he didn't do bad. That goal actually, you know, convinced some people to, you know, understand why Enzo Maresca actually put him there. I think this is not his first goal. He has scored similar goals from, you know, set pieces. And I think generally we are beginning to show our direction. We are beginning to see where Chelsea can actually be. And I keep saying that, though Enzo Maresca is saying that Chelsea is not in the level of, you know, top clubs, like, trust me, for me, I think these are just to ease pressure, to ease tension. Though it might be true, but it doesn't really, you know, mean that we cannot compete. When he's talking about level, I think it has to do with how, you know, a team has played together, how, the manager has been around the team. But when you're talking about quality, I think that is not the point Enzo Maresca is trying to make. He has categorically stated how good this squad is, and he's beginning to prove that to us week in, week out. This was, an absolute great game. Absolutely great game. If you look at how, you know, everything panned out, everything played out, you would even realize that Chelsea the players didn't take this, you know, game to heart. We would have scored a lot of goals. You know, we played a little bit, you know, half crutch. We weren't, all at it, especially after the 3 goals, after the red card. I think Chelsea really, killed the game. That was the time the game was already over. It was just left with formalities, and the game would be a win for Chelsea. And I'm also particularly impressed with the press, how Chelsea, presses high up. You see the forwarders, none of them stays. They press our opponents to make mistakes, and this has actually yielded a lot of results. And it's exciting times, man. It's beautiful. This is what we want. This is what we want as Chelsea fans. Jadon Sancho scoring his every time he's assisted. Today, Jadon Sancho scored his. It was a brilliant goal. Brilliant goal, smashed. Right at the first pole, and the keeper couldn't do anything about that. Beautiful, beautiful. Nkunku scoring as well, but I think that Nkunku was a bit, a bit slow in attack. I didn't really feel a lot of, the Nkunku I saw, during preseason and all of that. But all in all, I think it was good. It was a good game, and no doubt, the quality of even our second, squad. Going into the game, I posted and I got a lot of comments from fans on my Facebook page saying they actually were not really, they were skeptical about the squad that has been put out. Though I had predicted earlier that there were going to be these kind of changes, because this is midweek and we are not playing Conference League. So definitely there ought to be some, changes. And we are playing over the weekend as well. So Enzo Maresca had to find a way to manage the squad, to manage the slots, so that everybody would have some playing time in one way or the other, and still manage to give us a victory. And if you look at both games, as I said earlier on in one of my videos, the game over the weekend and this game, this is a more easier game. Southampton hasn't really shown anything that would tell us that, or that would prove to us that they are actually going to be able to beat Chelsea. I haven't seen that. And so I was very frank. And to be honest with you, this scoreline was actually the scoreline in my mind. I forgot to predict. Guys, please, I'm very serious. It was, I actually wanted to say 5-1. Honestly. But in my preview, I forgot to give my prediction. But I knew we were going to score Southampton more goals, up to 5 goals. Because if you look at where they find themselves in the table, bottom of the table. Bottom of the table. So, how can they come and, want to prove to, second club that is second on the table? It doesn't make any sense. So I knew that even with our second team, we were going to smash them. A lot of goals. Asco Palmer, scoring. Can I even remember the scorers? João Felix. We missed a lot of opportunities. As I keep saying, we should have buried this game with more than 10 goals. With more than 10 goals. To be honest with you. But all in all, come on, let's give a round of applause to Enzo Maresca and the boys, man. It's amazing the form the team is in right now, and I see the work that is being put in by Enzo Maresca and the boys week in, week out. It takes a lot of hard work to be able to make sure that all your players can actually give you results. All your players can actually play for you. All your players can actually play the way you want. Even with Nkunku that I said, I didn't really see a lot of him today, but he scored a goal. He scored. So it tells you that even, on a day that is like not a good day for Nkunku, he scores. So it tells you that, this is something is cooking. Something is cooking. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if we become the real contenders for, no, Enzo Maresca don't want to be hearing this, for EPL this season. To be honest with you, if we keep going like this, guys, We are going to be like, it's going to be a good season for us. It's going to be a good run for Chelsea FC. Come on. Come on. Wow. For now, I don't think I have any, bad remarks. I don't think I have any bad remarks. Our defense was good. For a while, I was expecting Badiashile to come in to start, but Disasi started. But I didn't really feel, but for that goal that, they gave away easily, I didn't really see a lot of problems as we saw in the start of the season. And I think that this team is becoming more stronger and stronger and stronger by the day. And it gives reason for some people to say that, Chelsea doesn't even really need to go into the market to buy or to buy a player. Because what we have, man, we just need to keep working. We just need to keep working and, make sure, we keep scoring, we keep doing amazing stuff right there. Madueke, how can I forget about my Madueke? Madueke seems to have learned, something. The few days that the few games that he didn't start. I think that was the last game. When he came on, you could realize that he has changed at least a little bit. He was releasing the balls. He gave an assist. You get the point. So I think generally, we're on point. Big shout outs to all the players, everybody. Some of you think I don't like Madueke. Hell no. We just want the performance. And so when he does, we come and we applaud him. We applaud all the players. Great show, guys. Great show. And let's take this to Southampton on the Tottenham game as well. Let's let them hear us. Let them feel our presence. This is what I'm talking about. Guys, you have no idea how excited I am with regards to what happened today. And I hope Madueke will keep improving and keep learning so that we play together as a team. To be honest, the team was not at its best, to be honest with you. But we were able to score 5-1. Of course, with a red card. But I keep saying that if the team was at its best, without that red card, or even with Southampton squad intact, we would have scored Southampton. They had nowhere to go. So guys, please let me know where you are watching the video from. Please make sure you subscribe and make sure you are part of the community. Chelsea fans, the whole of Africa, this be our headquarters. So make sure you are part of the conversations in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts regards to this particular game. It's a big game. We all watch it with different lenses. Probably I might not have seen something that you have seen. Let me know. And probably some of my comments might not be what you saw. Let's know. Let's have matured conversations in the comment sections as well. And let me know where you are watching this video from. We want to cover the entirety of Africa. We want everybody from every Chelsea fan from every part of Africa to be in this community. So please share the video to a friend and smash the like button so that the video will get to many more people. And I'll be back with more episodes. Peace. I'm out.